Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. All right, we should be having a few more people on. Let's just wait a couple minutes. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if Peter's going to be on because I know he's going to be doing the training today. He's going to be covering bridge loans and hard money today. So it'll be pretty exciting. Can't wait for that. All right, well, let's get it going, get kick started on this. Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Let's go ahead and start with a quick win for the week for everyone. Anyone want to kick us off?
Ragnar, I'll start.
Okay.
For me, finally, I had two pre-approvals, willing and able, qualified, both very aggressively shopping for homes, and it looks like we're very close to getting offers accepted on both of those. So that's my win.
That's awesome. Any uniqueness about the file, the borrowers, or anything?
No, plain vanilla.
Yeah, they've been shopping. Are they submitting much higher than asking price? Are they in counter offer stages? What's going on?
No, not counter offer stages, but I think overall, I think it's becoming more and more of a buyer's market. So I think the chances are for both of them are pretty good. I don't know if you guys practice or not, but for me, I'll personally call every listing agent and just brag about our process and how well qualified my borrowers are, and I think that really helps.
Yeah, that's a good point. For you loan officers, what just shared right now, if it's not already a standard practice of yours, I would highly advise that you do so. Because for a couple things, it's not just to make yourself look good in front of the listing agent, but it's also to assure the selling agent, right? Your borrower's agent. Wow, I'm working with a really, a loan officer that's willing to go above and beyond, right? So kind of like what C shared, once your borrower has submitted an offer, obviously the agent's gonna, reach out to you for an updated pre-approval or whatnot. Then let them know that, hey, I'm going to be emailing and calling the listing agent, right? You're just showing that you're willing to go above and beyond. And it makes you look good to that selling agent, your buyer's agent. And then two, it just gives a little extra assurance from the listing agent. Hey, this is a very competent, this is a willing loan officer that we'll be working with. I don't make the decision. It's a seller who ultimately makes a decision. But hey, this guy was willing to, loan officer was willing to give me a call and have a chat. Hey, I'm gonna look forward to working with this file here, as opposed to one that doesn't get that. So make it a habit. Make it a habit. Who's up? Let's see. Anyone on a win? On or Alex?
Yeah, guess this week I received a bunch of documents from a few borrowers. It was very difficult. They're seniors. I had to teach them how to upload, how to take, basically I just take a normal picture on a phone. So even then it's still like the struggle. It's like blurry, telling them to retake it, send it again. And basically got most of that done. And there's only a few documents I'm missing for another client that I have. And just two, it's like a pension awards letter and social security rewards letter, which I should be receiving today. And yeah, this was awesome. A big one.
It seems like you're just those two files are dealing with elderly, huh?
Yes, I have 3 people that are elderly and who just are struggling.
Yeah.
And one guy, this elderly guy, I got everything already. The only thing we're waiting on is HOA to approve to have a board meeting, and we've just been waiting on that.
Right on. Well, congrats, Alex. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, elderly is definitely files tend to be a little bit more easier, not as complicated, but definitely trying to transact the transaction from gathering stipulations and stuff can be a challenge for sure. But awesome. On, got a quick win?
Not a win this week. Just the usual grind. Sending out flyers, mailers. calling my old contacts.
Mhm.
But we are looking into, I guess, similar to what Alex explained, older folks. We're looking into maybe advertising like senior living retirement homes and see if there's any kind of movement in that.
Okay, great. Let's see, Freddie or Ian, got a quick win?
Freddie, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I had a referral for a commercial purchase over the weekend, and we signed an agreement. So working on an offer is on the real estate side, but hopefully it's going to be an escrow soon.
Awesome. Great, good job. Congrats. Ian?
I had 2 prequals yesterday.
Very
We don't know where that's going to lead to, so that's started something good, hopefully. My son's graduating today, so that's a win.
Yeah, congrats.
So it's that time has come for him. Happy for him. So I'm actually boarding the flight in the next 15 minutes. I'd hate to cut out early.
Definitely. Well,
But,
congratulations to
yeah,
your son.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you too. Yeah, that's awesome. Did I miss anyone?
So I actually have a win.
Uh-huh.
So I was actually going to share this last week. So I took a couple calls from Ring Central, not this past Friday, but the following Friday. And I quoted them on the spot for an investment property, 6.49% rate. And they completed the application on Monday. We submitted, and I actually got my approval this morning.
Wow. Yes.
So, and then I also last week on Thursday, I got another from a Ring Central call that I took. The bar completed his applications. I'm still waiting on his documents, but he completed his application. So hopefully we can get this one also on the go.
So that's 2 then.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Is that curious? Is Ring Central what, Alex? Is that where you're getting your leads from through to as well?
I'm doing the Camber
Oh.
and the new one, the Cal 8. And
Oh,
I'm
so this is different.
I'm also getting leads from people we spoke to like a few years ago. So I have like a big list, and I've just been contacting them, and I quoted a few people. One guy, it's just very strange. There's like deposits in his account that he just doesn't want to show proof of. So that's where I'm struggling with that one. Just trying to get evidence on that.
Awesome. I'll share a quick win. For me, I'm continuing my efforts with creating shorts through YouTube. I still have to build it out. I might actually reach out to you, Harrison, but yeah, if you're curious, it's the YouTube handle is Fathom-FS. It's a brand that I've been wanting to work on for several years. But anyways, my most recent video, so it's, I think, coincidence. My most recent video is regarding taking out a second mortgage to pay off debt. I don't, obviously this, I'm not gonna fluff anything here. It wasn't a result of the video, but I've been reaching out to clients via email and text and just conversations. I have 2 clients that I got one on Friday and one yesterday. We spoke. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be tough. Neither of them are self-employed, but they are looking to get a second line of credit to pay off some debt. You guys know right now we're record level high credit card debt usage in America, right? If you want to quote it, I think it's $1.4 trillion. Okay, $1.4 trillion of credit card debt right now. I did the math using different statistical data websites and whatnot. Believe it or not, about 50% of credit card account holders, they don't even have debt. Okay, so about 50%, roughly 50%, they straight out don't have debt. You own a credit card. I'm one of them, thankfully. I'm not boasting, but I'm just saying I have credit cards, but I don't have debt. But what does that mean? What am I going to get that? Where am I trying to get at that? Well, because that $1.4 trillion, it's spread over less people than you think. And so people that have debt have a lot of debt, right? In case in point, I have one that I'm dealing with right now with car payments. They have near $200,000 of debt. That's not including a school loan. Okay. Another one has about $67,000 of revolving debt. It's a lot of debt, guys. So if there is a content, a video that you guys can create around, it is talking about the different types of seconds that you guys can take, right? Hard, obviously conventional seconds, HELOAN, HELOCs. We have the various P&L and bank statement programs for HELOAN and HELOCs through non-QM. And then we have our hard money options. Now, with that being said, right, Peter's going to go over for hard money and the bridge loans today. But yeah, just real